Hello everybody, Internet back again with another video. Oh boy, Rafael Nadal, he went just to his 14th French Open final just a couple of hours ago, to his 30th Grand Slam final. He's just one behind the all-time leaders, Djokovic and Federer, who both have 31 Grand Slam finals. Now Nadal, he's through to his 30th Grand Slam, to his 30th Grand Slam final, to his 14th French Open final, after an epic two sets of a battle with Alexander Zverev, which we could not see the finish, unfortunately, because Zverev, he hurted his ankle. Zverev, he threw everything to Nadal in the first set. His entire kitchen sink, his entire house, he threw everything to Nadal just to try to win that first set, and he almost did. He almost won that first set. He should have won the first set, considering that he was a break up early in the set. But Nadal, the warrior, the Terminator, the beast that he is, especially on clay, especially in Paris, he broke back in the first set and went toe-to-toe with Zverev until that tie break. It was only one set of break. It was only one break each in the first set, and in the tie break, Alexander Zverev, he started superbly and had the lead 6-2. Nadal saved 4 set points in a row. Nadal couldn't convert his 3 set points in the 10th game, where Zverev was trying to stay in the set in that 4-5 game. But those 3 set points that Nadal had, he didn't have them in his own serve. Zverev had 4 set points in that tie break, 4 straight set points, and a couple of them in his own serve. But Nadal, who has that never surrender attitude, Nadal, who has that never giving up attitude, he won 4 straight points and leveled the tie break to 6-all, and then in the end won that tie break 10-8 after 1 hour and 31 minutes. My dear God, that first set was just impeccable, out of this world long drama. You had really everything in that first set. You didn't know who will win. In the end, in my opinion, Nadal slightly was the better player, maybe slightly, but Zverev should have won that first set. Considering how many chances he had in that tiebreak, Zverev should have won that first set. If you don't finish Nadal off when you have 4 straight set points and a couple of them in your own serve, and you are choking with double faults like Zverev did, he did a couple of double faults there, you will not take down the greatest clay court player of all time. You will not take down the biggest French Open champion of all time, the 13 times French Open champion. You need to capitalize when you have the chances. And Alexander Zverev, unfortunately for him, he didn't do that in the first set, despite having a lot of chances. So Nadal won that first set, 7-6 in tiebreak, 10-8 after 1 hour and 31 minutes. And then in the second set, Nadal broke Zverev's serve immediately in the first game, and then it was a fest of serve breakers, guys, in the second set. It was a break fest in the second set. They broke each other's serve consistently. They could barely hold serve in the second set. Total, we saw 8 serve. Total in the second set, we saw 8 break of serves, and we saw only 2 break of serves in the first set. So obviously in the second set they couldn't hold their serves, so they broke each other they broke each other one after the other. So Zverev had the golden opportunity to serve out the second set in that 9th game of the second set, and in that 5-3 game, couldn't handle the pressure. Once again showed that he's not mentally strong. You need to be mentally strong to take out one of these 2 goats, Nadal or Djokovic. You cannot give them the little finger, because if you give them the little finger, they will take your soul. You need to be tough when the chips are down. You need to play the big points tough. You need to be clutch. Zverev was not that, guys. He was not that in the first set tiebreak. He was not that when he was trying to serve out the second set in that 9th game, in that 5-3 game. But all credit to Nadal. he has that never surrender attitude. He has that never giving up attitude. He will make you to defeat him. He refuses to defeat himself. That's why he's one of the greatest consistency machines we have ever seen, if not the greatest consistency machine we have ever seen. I've seen players do bad matches. I've seen players beat themselves. I have rarely seen Nadal defeat himself. He will force you to defeat him, like he was forcing Zverev to defeat him, because Nadal was refusing to defeat himself. And if you give him help, like Zverev was doing in that first set tiebreak and towards the end of the second set as well, when Zverev was trying to serve out the second set, you will not defeat him. Let's be honest. Anyway, they went toe-to-toe in the second set while breaking each other's serve all the time. They could barely hold serve in the second set. And then towards the end of the second set, Zverev, he hurted his ankle really badly. It looked really serious, guys. I definitely don't think he will play Wimbledon, that's for sure. And the match, he retired, guys. That was really unfortunate to see Zverev retired, because this match had everything. This match had the potential to be one of the best matches of the 2022 season. They played only for 2 sets. Even the second set was not even finished, and the match took 3 hours and 13 minutes, guys. 3 hours and 13 minutes. So Zverev did a good match. He really fought hard, but man, Nadal, what can you say about this beast? What can you say about this machine? What can you say about this predator? What can you say about this monster, especially on this surface, especially in Paris? Zverev lands 84% first serves in the first set. 84% first serves in, Zverev lands in the first set. With that kind of serving, he was serving like a monster. You win that set against everybody in the world. Against everybody in the world. It will, with that kind of a serving, it is enough against everybody. 84% first serves in. For God's sake, just watch. He still didn't win that first set, which he should have done, considering how many set points he had. 4, I believe, 4 set points he had in total, which he should have really won that first set. Nadal, the warrior, the fighter, the gladiator, the lion that he is, he won that first set despite Zverev serving like a maniac in the first set. If you look at the points won in that first set in total, Nadal wins 55 points, Zverev wins 52 points. So Nadal wins 3 more points than Zverev in that first set. So that first set was really even-steven, really close. All credit to Nadal for his fighting spirit, for his fighting heart, for his never giving up attitude. And then the second set, like I said, they were ready to play a second tiebreak, a second straight tiebreak in the match, but Zverev, he hurted his ankle and he could not walk, guys. They took him out in a wheelchair. That was really unfortunate, because this match had potential to be one of the best matches of the 2022 season, for sure. Let's just look at 3 hours and 13 minutes, and they didn't even finish the second set, I mean. But I think that in the end, I will be honest, I truly believe Nadal would have won this match. I will always go in favor with the player who is more consistent, with the player who is more solid, with the player who doesn't disappear in matches. Nadal doesn't disappear. He disappears more than he did in the past, when he was 25, 26, 23 years old. Because he's 36 years old nowadays, guys. So he takes coffee breaks much more nowadays than he did before. Because Nadal's serve was broken 5 times. 1 time in the first set, 4 times in the second set. So that is sign that Nadal disappears from matches. That is sign that Nadal is not as consistency machine as we are used to see. At least not on this surface clay. So Nadal is not as invincible, is not as unbeatable on this surface like he used to be. But he's still the most difficult player to defeat, especially at French Open. He's still, guys, even though he disappears from matches for some minutes, or 5 or 10 minutes, he still comes back, and you still need to defeat him. He refuses to defeat himself. So I believe that if Zverev would have not hurted himself, I still would have picked Nadal. I still would have favored Nadal to win this match. All credit to Nadal. Now he will face Ruud or Cilic. I truly believe and hope it will be Ruud. Because I think that Cilic, if Cilic is in the final, I don't think Cilic has so much chance, because Cilic can defeat himself with a lot of unforced errors. But Ruud is a worse version of Nadal. Big topspin, big forehand, and a clay court specialist. So I truly believe, and I hope we will have a final between Ruud and Rafael Nadal on Sunday, where Ruud has Nadal as his big idol. But Nadal has never lost a French Open final in 13 attempts before. If Ruud makes it to that final, which I believe he will do, he has not one Mount Everest mountain to climb. Ruud has two Mount Everest mountain to climb. Not one, but two. To defeat Nadal in a French Open final, it is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, challenge in sport you can have. We have never seen it happen before. People has tried, Federer has tried, Djokovic has tried, his two biggest rivals, and many other dudes has tried. They have all failed. They have not even managed to take Nadal to a fifth set in French Open finals. Nadal has played 114 matches at French Open and has lost only 3, for God's sakes, and all those 3 that he has lost, that they have been before the final. One in the fourth round, one in the quarterfinal, and one in the semifinal. He has never been defeated in a final. So Ruud, if Ruud is there, which I believe, he'll have a Mount Everest, 2 Mount Everest mountain to climb. And if Cilic is there, which I would not be shocked if Cilic is there, but I don't think Cilic will be in that final, I think that Nadal will have a walk in the park final, because I truly believe Ruud gives Nadal a bigger challenge, because he is a worse version of Rafael Nadal with a huge forehand, huge topspin a la Nadal. His backhand is not as good as Nadal, of course, so Nadal will try to expose that Ruud weak backhand, but Ruud will be a bigger challenge to Nadal than what Cilic will be. That I'm completely convinced. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give thumbs up, subscribe, see you next time. Peace.